Hello everyone, today I'm sharing with you just a couple of little projects for Crafty Me shop. I've been a little bit under the weather this week, so they're only small projects and I am a little bit later than normal, so I do apologize. The first thing that I have made are these fabric envelopes, and they're made from fabric and paper. A lot of people make these. I've made them a lot over the years as well in different ways. So they are not, something new, but they are something that I enjoy making. And I think they're very handy to have on hand if you're sending things to people, because you've got something there that you can sit a few little bits in to send to people, and it looks pretty. And the way I've done this is I've just put some, it's an old doily, actually it's this beautiful doily here, and it's the fabric from that, and it was a long piece like that. Let me just show you what I mean, because I'm not doing a tutorial. A long piece of fabric like that. This is just plain fabric, but it was a doily, and just enough so you can fold it up like that and fold it down with just a little gap there, and that's all I've done. I've had a piece of the doily, a piece of paper, and what I've done is I've just gone over the fabric with some tulle, if you can see that, the tulle there, and I've used the beautiful applique pieces from Esme's store, and I've just pieced them together. There's two different appliques. I have a small delicate one, and I've used some here and some here, and then I had the larger, heavier corded applique, and I used that on the box I did, and I just had a small piece left, so I just cut it up and put a piece here, and this piece, a couple of small pieces in the center there. And then I've used these lovely little daisy flowers. See the little white daisy flowers there? I've just stained them a little bit, and I've used those in there because this particular delicate applique had a little bit of pink in it, and I didn't want the pink showing, so I put one of the daisy flowers over where the pink pieces were, and then I've just stitched a sequin and a bead together to kind of tie in with the ones that were on the other appliques, and I've done that on both of the envelopes here and one over here. That's the ends of the tulle that I wrapped around the envelope. I made it longer than the actual fabric, than the actual paper piece, and all I did at the end was, when you have some, let's see if I find, this is a different tulle, but I hope it works. It was a straight edge, but when you have a straight edge with tulle, or that particular, this one's a different kind, hang on. It depends on the tulle you're using. That one's a wedding tulle, so it's made up a little bit different. But when you have a piece of nylon tulle, and I hope this shows up, see how that's got a straight edge on it like that? If you just pull it like that, you get this wrinkly edge. See how that's gone all wrinkly now? I think it's because this one's a more nylon tulle, and that's the one you buy in the rolls. So it gives this lovely little wrinkly edge, which is what I wanted. And then under that is the doily piece. You open it up, there's the lovely paper, and that's from the Antique Essentials by Kaiser Craft. And then I've used another doily piece, well, pieces of another applique, sorry, just to finish off the inside pocket there. And the same over here. I've just used another one. This one has some ribbon work on it, and I've just glued that across there like that. The envelopes are actually stitched together, but that was like an afterthought, so I did just glue that on with some of my fabric glue there, which will dry nice and softly. And on the other side, the offcuts of the delicate little applique I've just put as just a little decorator piece, because there were 2 of those appliques, so I've used 1 on each of the envelopes, and once again the little daisy flower to cover up the pink piece. So they're the little envelopes that I've put together. And the next thing I did was just a simple altered coffee jar, and this is for all the little snips left over from the projects I've been making for Crafty Me Shop. I'm just putting them all together so I know where to go to grab them so that I can make other things with them. And for this particular project I used this lovely lace trim here. I just wrapped that around the jar, and then for the little label on the front, all I did was print out on better quality paper than this. I printed out the word snips, and then I cut one of these pieces out here, and I spaced it like that part below the word and that part above the word, as I've done here. And then just this, like the flower part, I cut that little scalloped edge off it and put it around both sides. And I glued that onto the paper. Once that was done, I just carefully cut around the lace part there. So it's got a nice sturdy thick card background, but it's got the nice lace showing on the front. And I'm almost out of ink, so I'm lucky to sort of get that word printed. So that's all that beautiful lace there. And for the label for this particular lace here, that's also from Crafty Me Shop. I just put that there. I do like to see into my storage jars, so that's why it's not completely covered. That way I can see in there. On top I have the lovely flower from Crafty Me Shop, and then just a tulle flower that I've made up with some wedding trims and tulle and things that Michelle sent me. So thank you for that, Michelle. And I really like the way that's turned out. I think it's a great way to keep all my little snips from Crafty Me Shop in one place, and easy for me to just, you know, go in there and pull out and find any little bits that I might want to use in future projects. So I hope you like the things I've put together this week. I'm quite pleased with them, and I love using these laces and trims. I think it doesn't matter what you make, they always seem to turn out really, really pretty. So thank you for watching today. Take care now. Bye bye.